on February 28 at approximately 1:45 a.m. The folks at the Muckster channel were visited by a man who defies description. He had a pleasant chat with Muckster, then went on his way.
Hey, let's create a problem.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, but it
Yeah, I'm
seems to
sorry
be.
because you don't make any fucking sense, Track. You get drunk and you try to sound philosophical, and nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about.
Surprisingly, he returned on March 6th for round 2. This is the story of that encounter.
Yeah, I got a Jack Russell.
Yeah, that's what this dog is. He's a Jack Russell mix.
Hey, yo, Frank, I allowed you up. Hey, I'm gonna bounce off of here, man. Appreciate you having me here, man. Somebody hit my link, and I'll come back another time, bro. If you guys have me.
All right, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks
Y'all
for
have a
coming
good
in.
night, man.
All right, you too, man.
Yes, sir.
All
Take
right.
care of you.
So what's good, Track?
Oh, just what was that?
Y'all have a nice day today. It was beautiful over here, man. The sun was. It was a little windy, but I mean, it was nice weather, man.
It's funny. Yeah, it was warm, but on the drive home on I-40, you say a little windy. Yeah, it was definitely shifting my car. Like,
Yeah, you had some real good wind gusts there. Yeah, it wasn't that bad here.
30 long minutes later.
turn her down for her opportunities for my own and have zero control at the house? No.
Yeah, you got it. You got it worked out. That's fine, man. You know, you found a way to make it work. That's the thing.
I am a quartermaster.
No, I'm the quartermaster because I live on a quarter acre, bro. See?
Track, you've gotten 2 messages from chat. Are you paying any attention at all?
I'm not looking. I'm doing something over here, so sorry, chat.
Oh, no, go
Dr.
ahead,
Phil said, let me finish my fucking sentence. Dr. Phil said that he did a video inspired by you. It's on his channel. And Coded wants to know why you hang out with a racist.
Who's the racist?
Todd.
Oh. Well, because he can.
And Biscuit said Coded is a shizim.
You know, I've been confronted with this several times before. Why do you go here? Why do you go there? Why do you go the other place? Why, you know? But when I'm with you, you want to know why I'm someplace else. And when I'm with them, they want
to
know.
the one that asked the question, not me.
Well, I'm just saying this is how
Yeah,
it boils down.
He's just saying in general, yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Everything is okay. If you have a problem with me, you have a problem with me. If you have a problem with him, you have a problem with him. If you have a problem with the other, well, you have a problem with the other. But spending time with people is not a crime. And if you want to say that, I engaged in such activities, well, don't do it by association. Accuse me of a crime. Accuse me of exactly what was just said. Go ahead and do it. Just do it. Do it directly. Don't do it indirectly. That's kind of rude.
You think
can
Code?
do
You
it.
think Coded was being indirect?
Well, to say that I spend time with somebody that
He
did
asked
something.
He says why do you buddy up with a racist, hate-filled Todd? That seems like a pretty direct question to me. He didn't accuse you of saying anything racist. He asked why you would want to hang out with him.
Well, I think I've made it pretty clear that you open the link, I hang out. You think this is the only community that I'm in? I'm sorry.
I've said it before. Track goes everywhere. You'll see him everywhere. He's a what do you call that? What I call him a nomad. He's just everywhere.
If my presence someplace else and my presence here has hurt your feelings, well, fuck your feelings. I'm so sorry. You don't understand me at all. Blame me for his failings. Go ahead and do it. It'll make yourself feel better. I did not come to that, and I did not mention anybody's names. I didn't say anything. I'm spending time with you guys, and this is what it comes to. Come on now.
No, wait, stop there. I was just about to say, Coded, you have your answer. But who the fuck are you to sit here? I relayed a thing from chat, and you're saying I'm here with you guys and being punished for it. Neither me or Ariel said anything. I'm just involving chat. You have a problem with that, then you get the fuck out.
Well, I apologize.
This is the way a panel fucking works. It's not just the people sitting up here, it's the people down there that are involved also. Do you ignore the people over in Todd's chat if they ask you a question? Like, hey, Track, why do you hang out with that asshole Muckster?
No, I don't. You asked me a question. I do my best.
I did not ask you a question. So don't say you guys, referring to me and Ariel about it.
Well, I apologize to you, Muckster, for the assumption that your followers speak for you.
I don't have followers. I do not have followers. I am not Todd. I don't have followers. I have friends. I have people that appreciate my humor. I have people that come here because they think I'm going to blow up on somebody like Untrackable and they find that to be fun to watch. I do not have followers. I do not run a cult.
Okay. Then I would rephrase my apology and say that I apologize that somebody in your chat associated me with racism because they say that somebody else is a racist, and I spend time with them. I apologize.
And I I got it. I mean, I wasn't planning on jumping on you about any of this shit. Actually, I've only been half paying attention because I've been going out and clearing up some other stuff I didn't get done tonight. But I'll tell you, well, I don't know. I've already tried to talk to you about this. I don't understand how somebody can sit there and listen to that kind of bullshit. And if you're not standing up against it, you are agreeing by implication. You're being a good fucking German.
Well,
You know what I mean by that? Do you know how many people were killed in the Holocaust, by the way?
yeah, this isn't the Holocaust, guys. Come on, this isn't.
Yeah.
I don't care what he does.
I'm making
Yeah,
the analogy though.
Yeah.
Do you know? Well, I should say, do you know who killed 8 million people in the Holocaust?
Who did it?
I just asked if you know.
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what. It wasn't Hitler. It was all the good fucking Germans that kept their mouths shut when they saw the shit Hitler was saying. And that's why I say when you and Finkel sit on Todd's channel and listen to the shit he's saying, you're just like a good German. You are agreeing by implication by not standing up. And I know you said, I don't care. I'd get along with everybody as long as it's not affecting me personally. But I'm sorry, for some of us, I've always stood up. And so I don't understand people that don't. Anyway.
Is that coming from somebody that can't stand up?
What do you mean? What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, stand up.
Stand up
What
to
the
what?
fuck?
I mean, like literally stand up.
Are you saying I cannot stand up? Are you being Todd now?
Are you you just turn the tables
Do you
on
not
turn
understand the
tables.
fucking words coming out of my mouth? Stand up does not mean literally. Stand up means you stand up to somebody and you tell them they're a fucking asshole if they're going to call a woman a fucking fat whore. You tell them they're an asshole if they're going to talk about basketball Americans coming in and ruin their neighborhood. You call them an asshole if they're sitting there talking about toddlers and calling them nigglets. That's what stand up means. And yes, I can fucking stand up. So fuck you.
I can't speak for everything that comes out of that man's mouth.
You could speak for yourself, and what you're saying is you don't give a shit what comes out of his mouth.
I really don't. Is that fair?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Well, yeah, it's fair, but
That's
it makes you a
your
fucking coward.
Oh, okay.
Either you're a coward or you just don't give a shit about people because he's talking about people.
He's talking, right? Talking. He's talking.
Yes. You don't think hate speech has implications? You don't think it can hurt people in the actual real world?
Hey, did you say hate speech?
Yes. You don't think racism is hate speech? You don't think calling someone just because they stand up to you a fat whore is not hate speech? Calling women cunts is not hate speech?
Well, you don't have to listen to that, and you don't have to
You
react.
do. You do. You listen to it.
You don't.
You listen to it.
You listen to it. You're the one reacting to it.
That's right, and I stand up to it.
How are you standing up? By
Because
calling me something?
Because I talk back. I speak out. I've done it all my life, not just on the internet. I've done it in real life. I don't just sit there and let people be a piece of shit. I'm sorry. If you think I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I'd rather be wrong.
Is there something so wrong with letting somebody be a piece of shit so the whole world can hear it?
Yeah, you're the kind of guy that would have stood on that bridge and not cared when those cops were beating up Martin Luther King. Yeah,
Um,
it's not affecting me. What the hell? They're just a bunch of little niglets, aren't they?
am I so wrong for just letting somebody just go with whatever the fuck they say?
I think so.
Do do you have to fight, or should you just listen and let somebody tell you exactly who they are?
I know who the fuck he is, and that's why I fight. Yes, you have to fight. I told you the last time we got into this shit, but you probably don't remember. I've been fighting all my life. I've fought against local government. I've fought against school boards. I've fought against people from Congress when I didn't agree with them. That's what a fucking American does. You think you did all the service you have to do because you spent a couple of years in uniform 30 years ago. I'm sorry, it doesn't end after you take the uniform off. You're still a fucking American and you should act like a fucking American. It's what America was founded on, was speaking up against people who are doing wrong.
Yeah, I think self-defense is about protecting yourself. And
Yeah,
then
self-defense. How about defending others? How about jumping in front of the bullet?
yeah, and then it spreads. It spreads to the family. Like you
Not speaking up spreads. That's what I'm telling you. Not speaking up killed 8 million people in Germany.
and speaking up killed more people than those who defended themselves and their families.
All right, I'll just say this, and then I'll let Coded have a chance since he came up. I'd rather die fighting. Go ahead, Coded, if you want to join in.
I kind of wanted to jump up because I didn't want you to take heat for the question I asked, and I didn't want to get you two arguing with each other, so I apologize for that.
Oh, that's okay. It's not the first time, but go ahead.
Coco. Untrackable, my question was, it's not a trick question. It's just for me to gain understanding, because you seem like a pretty mellow, chill guy. So I was just curious how you can just buddy up to a dude who's as hate filled as generally specific is.
Well, his hate is, if that's how you describe it, is his hate.
Right.
Spending time with a hateful person should not transfer over to me.
I'm not transferring it to you. I was curious as to what you see in him, why you would be there, especially like these last few days. He's been, at the pinnacle of his hatred. Like, I've seen more hate from generally specific in the last 4 or 5 days than I have in over a year.
What's going through him and his presentation, if you want to transfer that on to me, that's fine. But
no, again, I want to be clear. I'm not transferring anything on to you. My interest is why you would be attracted to or associate with such a hate-filled person. I'm not putting his hate on you at all.
Well, why? Why is always the worst question, because we have who, how, where, and when. So why? Well, he opened the link. Just as the link is open here, and that's why I'm here. It's an
So if it
open
was
link.
a Klansman with an open link, you would jump up?
Why not?
It seems kind of crazy.
Well, you may disagree with the why.
I didn't disagree. I said it seems crazy. That's not a disagreement. That's a statement.
That's an opinion.
No, it's not an opinion.
It is an opinion.
No. See, you can't just blow everything off as it's an opinion. Todd is a hate-filled person. All one has to do to confirm that is listen to him talk.
Well, where, how, who?
You're psychobabbling.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You're deflecting with psychobabble.
Well, have I done something against Muckster?
Well, no, I never indicated that you did. Why would you ask me that?
Well, apparently, speaking to another person has offended so many people.
Who's offended?
I am.
I'm not offended. Well, I'm okay. Muckster is. I'm not offended. I mean, I think Todd should speak. Like, he should say what's on his mind. He should express how he feels. I'm all for that. My question is not whether that's appropriate for Todd to do that or not. My question was, why would you choose to associate or to be present when that kind of talk is going on and to not call it out?
Let me say something else, because you said earlier, why should that be put on you? And you know what? To me, no, I don't think that you're racist or any of that other stuff that Todd is, but that almost makes it worse.
Yeah, that's why I'm fascinated by it. That's why I bothered to ask the question, because you don't seem to have the same attitude he has, but yet you're there with him.
Have you fully studied my time with him?
Well, by fully studied, what do you mean? Did I write a white paper? Am I doing a dissertation? No, but I've seen your interactions, and you don't seem to object to any of the hateful shit that he spews.
Well, yeah, maybe, just maybe, you should listen.
I do listen, dude. I just told you that. Did you not listen to me when I said I listened to you when you're talking with Todd?
What is it that you think people are missing about your interactions?
Well, there's
You asked,
times
you asked if
where
he you asked if he studied your interaction. So what is it he should have seen?
That's a good question, Muckster.
Well, if you've been witnessing, he's kicked me off panel. He's done all these things.
Yeah, he's been very rude toward you.
Let me ask you one question. Have you ever disagreed with him?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, okay. And don't get me wrong. I don't care if you go over there. I feel, because I go different places too. Some people always question, oh, why you hang out with those people? But whatever. I just do my thing, bro. But yeah, I get it.
Again, I'm not casting any shade on Untrackable being there. I'm just curious as to why he would want to.
You know,
and I'm not judging you when I say that. I'm genuinely curious as to what the attraction is.
You know, I will take the same heat here for spending time there as as you call him, Todd, will give me heat for
His name.
spending him here. So, you know, what am I? What am I all of a sudden? What am I?
Wait.
Wait. Hold on. Let me answer that.
Stop. Everybody stop. I got to know the Todd, as you call him. That's his fucking first name.
Well,
well, what? I mean, that made no sense. It sounded like, I mean, if I was saying shithead, you'd go shithead as you call him, but I called him by his name.
Well, what is my first name?
I don't know. If I knew it, I'd probably be calling you Alan or Bob or whatever.
So
if you had made that public anyway.
So what is wrong? What is so wrong with calling people by their handles? That you have to.
Because Todd is shorter than generally specific.
I was just gonna say, because I'm lazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna say generally specific every time.
And because just about everyone knows his name is Todd.
Yeah.
Damn it, my name is if you know you know. Say it right or don't say it at all.
Is that well? Okay, I got you.
We just call you Iffy.
And please don't get me wrong.
You haven't said anything that I could possibly get wrong.
I spend time where I spend time, and that's on me. And this community is the minute. It is tiny compared to where I spend my time. But it is important to me. And I am still questioning why.
Why what?
Why?
What's your why question?
Why is this community important to me?
You're questioning why you come. Hey, maybe you like it. I don't know. Maybe you like it when Muckster challenges you. I have no idea, bro.
There's nothing wrong with that. You know, to be challenged is one of the varieties of life. Things get boring without it.
I don't want to speak for. I don't want to speak for Track, but I think he meant the community in general, not just coming here specifically.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not just Muckster.
No, I took it as this niche.
Because I have nothing to do with these lawsuit accusations, and I have really nothing to do with the First Amendment auditors, and I have nothing to do with all that.
Do you feel bad for Todd?
I don't feel bad for anybody.
Okay. Because, you know, there could be a sympathy or an empathy motive.
An empathy, maybe.
You know, I'll say this. I think Track comes here because he has a voice here. Like, we give him the floor. He can talk, say whatever he wants. And I think, you know, he actually goes over there because he does get a chance to talk. But I think that's one of the reasons why he actually comes here. We allow him to come up. If we didn't allow him to talk, I don't think he would even step in here.
Yeah. No. Thank you, Ariel. How I found this place was, you know.
Well, me, you, and Ariel were all TPP buddies.
Yeah. We go back to TPP.
Yeah.
We go way back.
How far back is TPP, and what is TPP?
2 or 3 years.
Yeah, there was another channel. I remember Track came in just days after I started going there.
I missed that phenomenon.
It's called the People's Podcast. It's
and you're not missing nothing, Coded.
Yeah. They really love the drama there.
I think Track still goes. You still go over there, right, Track?
I haven't been there in quite a while, but yes, I still feel free to go over there.
Yeah.
And it was nice talking to you, Secret.
I have no quorums. I will call people names, and I will be called names, and if I have something to say, I will say it, and I feel free to say it. That's kind of the way it goes over there.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard you call anyone a name or speak negatively about anyone.
Well, I'm more than capable of doing it.
I've heard Track say something that he should have never said, but yeah.
I will say it again.
You got on Josephine one time, and I was getting on your ass for getting on her ass, but yeah, I get it, man.
Yeah, and that is all fine and good. I have been called names. Hey, if that's what we're doing here, that's what we're doing here.
Don Pneumonia in the side chat asked if TAV was released. I heard it from
that's
a couple different sources.
Yeah, TAV definitely. I saw the official thing from the official page or whatever. It released today. Yes,
it was today. Cool. Okay.
Good behavior.
Don't know. It was early. It just said released.
Yeah. A lot of places you get 2 for 1 if you don't fuck about.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. Aside from the First Amendment community, I do come from the military community, and I don't claim to be much. I've never lied. However, there's a bunch of liars, and that is part of what led me into this realm. So freedom of speech, which means freedom to lie.
Yeah, you do. There are consequences, though.
And also military. So you mix those together in the algorithm, and next thing you know, we're talking about liars.
Okay, so let me ask you this: does it offend you when Todd exaggerates about his service?
I was there when he said he was a combat veteran. I was there, but it was a training accident.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
He also talked about being a one-day sniper, that he called himself a sniper because they had a one-day thing on it, and then he had to back off of that, and he does revisionist history. Oh, I never said I actually took sniper training. Every veteran I've talked to said that his story about taking half of his commander's body off of a helicopter, and one time he said airplane, was bullshit.
He did the same thing with his jump injury. He stated that I have clips of it. He stated that he was injured jumping from a Black Hawk, which is a helicopter, And then he stated he was injured jumping from a plane. And then tonight he actually brought it up again. He said he went 7 years with the injury while in the service. How the fuck did he get disability if he could put up with it for 7 years? The more he talks, the more Wranglerish he starts to sound.
Yeah. And like I'll say, like Track said, he's never, pretended to be anything other than he was, and he doesn't. He says what he did in the army. He doesn't say that, he was out there, running around the mountains of Afghanistan or anything. And I've always said I respect anybody who ever put the uniform on just for signing up. But whenever somebody starts either lying about being in at all, like Wrangler did, or exaggerating what they did, or when they put down guys who actually were in combat,
Right.
like Jeff, then I'm sorry that offends me, and I can't imagine how it wouldn't offend another veteran.
Well, he called one of the guardsmen they were watching a video of the North Carolina hurricane relief stuff, and he called one of the guardsmen stolen valor because he disagreed with a patch the guy had on.
Meanwhile, he has those wings that are kind of like jump wings, but not really. And he had another service patch that was kind of like, I've heard him say that. And remember when he flashed that ID badge, that badge that was in Arabic or something, and he tried to pass it off as him doing like undercover or something, and then you had guys like Stone Vet that right off recognized that was his LARPer thing for when he played the practice dummy for the guys that were actually going over to fight.
Yeah. See, when that's the point where exaggeration starts to kind of become stolen valor, in my opinion. That's my opinion.
Well,
I call it exaggerated valor. Go ahead, Track.
You understand, and hopefully it doesn't come to this, but it may. Stolen valor isn't just about lying. You can lie all you want.
Yeah, but if
you can lie and lie and lie and lie and lie.
There are consequences for that, bud. And if you let
him wait, code it, let him finish. We've been talking back.
My bad.
It has to become lying for gain. So if the lie substantiates a gain,
what kind of gain?
Monetary.
Why isn't it? If it's reputation building falsely, why isn't that a gain? People respect you for something you never did, but claim to have
wait. I can take you directly to this monetary gain. How about exaggerating your service so you get more people watching you on YouTube, so you make more money off of YouTube?
That's true too. But see, stolen valor is deed, it's accomplishment. It's not necessarily financial. So I think
they also disregarded that stolen valor law.
Yeah, there's a law for it, but as a general principle, valor literally is the achievements above and beyond. So if you're claiming achievements you never achieved, that is stealing valor.
I trust me, I know. But it becomes a what do you call it? A social disconstruct or a social violation. Like, you lied. How dare you? And
Well,
you know,
it goes to a
it,
person's credibility. It greatly affects it.
well, it greatly disaffects it. And it can be proven, and anybody can pull up these public records. Yeah, should they so choose. Um, you can pull up my records if you want to. Go ahead and do it. I'll read them to you right now. As far as I'm concerned, because I'm not worried about any of it. But those who choose to embellish, really aren't violating a law.
Bro, he deceives people for monetary gain while claiming to be a man of God.
Well, could lying about being a man of God be a crime? Because
Well, Todd's all about calling people out for claiming to be Jews when they're not Jews. So why shouldn't a Christian call Todd out for claiming to be a Christian when he's obviously exhibiting gross behavior that shows these aren't the fruits of a Christian?
well, if that's how you feel, then
It's not a feeling, bro. It's based in
it's not
fact.
well.
Not a
Then
feeling. You can't just discount everything and blow it off by claiming it's a feeling or an opinion.
well
All one
then
has to do is pay attention to what Todd says.
Yeah,
The
and
facts are there.
if you believe in God, track, then it is a crime in the eyes of the Lord. It's just sin. That's what he's doing. And he's
okay.
completely the
So
opposite of what he claims to be when it comes to that.
so are are you going to
I'm not gonna do jack shit, bro. He's a
uh,
grown man. He knows what he's doing.
oh, so you're not going to do anything about it?
I don't care about him. I don't know. I don't watch him. I have nothing to do with him.
Yeah. So why does this even exist?
Why does what
The
exist?
Todd, you you asking the wrong guy, bro. I don't. Yeah. I listened to him
well,
one time. It took me one day. I went in there for 15 minutes and watched them. And everything they're talking about, he talked about all that shit. And I was like, okay, this is not a place for me. It's not what I do, man.
And you picked it up in 15 minutes.
That's all it took, bro. One time I went in there, watched, didn't say nothing, didn't go in the chats, none of that. And I was like, okay, I see what this is. This is not for me.
Right.
It's not what I do.
And in the sphere of Christianity, which Todd claims he's inside, a member of, that's literally the blind leading the blind. I mean, he even confesses that he's only read 25% of the Bible, a quarter of it, which is completely not true. He's read even less than that.
Well,
So to call yourself a man of God and then to behave in a fashion that's grossly, none of us are perfect, so none of us get it 100% right. But the bagel shit, the Jew hatred, the racism, that's like so over the top obvious. It's crazy.
well, so if you feel such a way against somebody, then
Again, it's not a feeling, bro.
well, you have more than an opportunity to make it happen.
To make what happen?
And against.
How do we make him disappear, Tracker? How do we get rid of this guy?
I don't want him
to go away.
Yeah, I don't want him to go away or disappear. I want him to be a beacon of fakery.
Well, then you will have to put in the effort. Are you going to put in the effort?
Oh, I'm putting the effort in, bro.
Well, yeah, that is all there is to it.
Okay.
Right? Effort.
Yeah, which is
Well,
brings us back to my question. Why do you put the effort into going up and hanging out with him when he's so obviously vile?
well, if you're going to question my effort in spending time with people,
Not if I'm gonna, I just did.
well, yeah, well, I feel so friendly. Pardon me. Pardon me for spending time with people.
You don't need an
Because I
apology. You don't need
probably,
an apology from me.
I probably give
Do it.
you more content than what you're going to find.
I have no idea what that means. You're going to give me content.
I'm sure you don't.
Yeah, I
I'm sure
don't.
you don't.
There's a lot of shit you say that just doesn't make any sense, untrackable. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just, it's true.
No,
Well, you gave me content, and I will play the content later. But go ahead.
and I will continue. I will continue as long as I am available to spend time with the person that you say is so bad. I will continue to do it, and I will continue to do it fairly. And I will continue to be the bad guy. And
who said you were a bad guy?
well, I am the bad guy.
Why are you the bad guy?
You know why I'm the bad guy? Because when I come here, I get the 3rd degree. And when I go there, it's like, hey, why did you go there? When you go here, why did you go there? When you go here, why did you go there? It's
yeah,
like,
I don't want to give
am
you
not-
any impression that I would deter you from going anywhere. I
I am
merely
I
wanted
am not
to
your
know.
punching. I am not your punching bag.
Nobody's punching you, dude. I asked you a very simple question. Why?
Well,
You don't seem to be able to explain why you go there.
again, why is the worst question
No,
ever.
it's not. That's your opinion.
Oh, okay. You can prove who, how, where, when. You know what you can't prove? You can't prove why.
Yeah, you can. The book fell off the table. Why? Because I pushed it and gravity took over.
Well,
That's the
that's your
why
opinion.
of it. That's not
That's
an
your
opinion. It's not an opinion. That's scientific fact. Gravity
No.
will make a thing fall. Why?
You
Why did it fall? Gravity.
described.
What you just said, that why can't be proved. I ate a sandwich. Why? Because I was hungry. I
Well, why
recalled
were
the
you
phone
hungry?
number. Why did I
Why were
recall the phone number? Because I needed
Why
to
were
call
you
that
hungry?
person.
Why were you hungry?
There's an answer to that too. Because my
Why
body
were
needed nutrition or caloric intake. Every question you can ask why has an answer, not opinion, a factual answer. And if the
No,
question doesn't
does-
have an answer to why, then the
it does
fault is
not.
in the question.
It does not.
Yes,
It
it
is
does. It does.
no.
Why do you drink so
were you
much?
hungry doesn't determine what you did to solve it. So it's what did you put in your body?
You're trying to rephrase the question. You said all whys are opinion. They
It's
can't
the
be
only
answered.
thing you can lie about. Why is the only thing you can lie about?
That's not true. Where were you
It is
yesterday? I wasn't there. When I was there, that's a lie about where I was.
what?
Who is that
Where
man over there? That's
How
Santa Claus. That's
can
obviously a lie.
be proven. Why is
Can't-
something that you get to argue in court.
No, I just
Go
gave you proof of a why question. The book fell to the
cannot
floor.
prove,
Why? The answer is gravity.
you cannot
Scientific,
prove
bro.
why. You can't prove it.
I just proved why. Somebody told you that you can't prove why, and you just believed it because it makes a nice wiggle way for you to get out of answering legit questions.
Well,
Also,
you don't
if you don't have to
like
answer
why.
why, then you don't have to take responsibility for your own behavior.
Exactly. Your own behavior is your excuse.
Not
Excuse.
It's not an
Excuse
excuse. Why did I
for
go to the
why?
grocery store? Because I wanted to buy groceries.
Excuse. You made an
Nope.
excuse.
That's
You
the
said
reason
to. I wanted to. Well, who the fuck are you?
I
Who the
made
fuck
to.
are you to want something?
What?
Who
What's
cares
wrong?
what
What,
you want?
dude? You're
Who cares
triggered.
what you
Take a
want?
breath, bro.
You
You just got triggered. Take a breath. I care
I,
what I want. That's all that matters.
you made an excuse.
It's not an excuse. Why did I
Your
put gas? Why did I put gasoline in my car? Because it won't run without it. That's the why.
your want
That's not an
is an
excuse.
excuse.
That's the reason.
Well,
You want why to be totally opinionated and subjective, never objective, because that's your mechanism for avoiding taking responsibility for why you do the things you do.
well, we all have excuses, don't we?
No.
Oh, you don't have an excuse?
Children have excuses. Adults have reasons for the things they do. Some adults avoid actually confronting the reasons for their behavior. They
So
want the
I have
why
a
to be
car. So
subjective.
I have a car
Uh-huh.
right here, right now.
Right.
And I have gas in it.
Okay.
And I have to get to work.
Okay.
That is a location. That's a where.
Right.
And how am I gonna get there?
You could
Um,
walk or you could drive the car. You could ride your bicycle. If you had a horse,
yeah.
you could get on horseback.
So
You could
I put
skateboard
the
there. You
gas.
could roller skate
I,
there.
I put the gas in the car,
Mhm.
and I travel to. And where am I going? And
You're going to
how
work.
am I get there? I'm gonna get there on the highway. I'm gonna travel 20 miles in 20 minutes.
Okay.
And next thing you know, I'm at work.
What does that have to do with the why of driving the
Why
car being
am I
subjective?
doing it? Why am I doing it? I'm doing it so that way I can earn money, so that way I can afford food to put food in my kid's mouth.
So that would be the reason, not an opinion or an excuse for doing it. That would be you
Uh,
just stated the
that
reason
is
why you do it.
an excuse.
It's not an excuse. It's the
It
reason
doesn't
it's
excuse you from failure. It is an
nobody said
excuse.
it does. You said you
It,
got to work.
it
That
is
would
an
be a success.
excuse for your behavior.
No, it's not. It's the reason why you did what you did.
I think you
It is
do it. I think you do it because you love your child and you want to give her something good.
That would be a reason,
There you
not an
a
go.
excuse.
reason. Is
You're sounding. I don't want to say it, but you're sounding a little insane to us, a little crazy. The way you're thinking. I'm not, dude. It's like what is going on inside of his brain? I don't get it.
if I did something wrong, let me know.
No, you haven't done nothing wrong. I'm trying to figure you what this. You're not making any reason track.
I'm not making any reason, or I'm not making any excuses.
No, to me, you're not making any reason on anything you're saying. You're just sounding like you're out there, bro. Anything we
So
say, you come with another question, or it just sounds crazy to me, bro. And I'm not attacking you.
It seems to
so
me like it's motivated by answer avoidance.
well, you said why. I said why is why
You,
is
You said why is an excuse. I said no, why is the reason. You said all the who, what, where can all be answered rationally, but the why can't be answered rationally.
It can't. It cannot.
It absolutely can.
Okay, maybe it can, but it is the only one that you can lie to.
No, you can lie about all of them. Where were you yesterday? I wasn't where you think I was.
But you were there. You can't lie about where you actually were.
I can lie to
You can't.
you about it if you weren't there and you didn't see me. Were you at
You can't
school
lie.
yesterday? Yeah, I
You
was
can't.
while I was
You
playing
can't lie
hooky.
about what you actually did. Hey, if you're going to be the one to bring up biblically stuff,
Bro, you're jumping all over the place.
you were there. You did this.
Where
The
was I?
only thing that you can actually lie about is why. Why did you do
Where
this?
was I? Hypothetically.
You cannot lie about that shit.
Hypothetically, where was I? Just make something up, and I'll agree that that's the truth.
Wait, can I back this up a second? Wait. Because, like Ariel said, it's just great. Fact, you just said, and I am going to edit. You just said he's the one who brought up biblical, not biblically shit. And then you said you were there. You saw. What connection did you just make in your brain that you said he went from biblical and then you just said you were there? What is it you're trying to convey?
He went from theoretical to location.
No, I'm going 100%. You were there.
Where specifically? Where was I? Just make something up. I'll agree with it.
Listen.
Was I at the gym?
Oh, wait. I think he's not talking physical location. Are you saying you were there talking about the Bible?
I'm not even sure about that anymore, but you were where you were and you did what you did.
Okay.
No matter what it was.
Right.
No matter what it was. You were there and you did what you did.
Right. And you say you can't lie about that. If I was where I was and I say I was somewhere else, I lied about it.
I said
if I did what I did and I say I did something else, I've lied about what I did.
I said, you
want to frame things as vaporously as possible so you have wiggle room to get out of your statement.
What you can't lie about, or the only thing you can lie about is why you were there.
No, you can lie about where you were. If I was at school all day and I say I was at the park, I've lied about where I was.
Oh, bro, why is this so tough? Why is this so tough?
You're the one that's having difficulty with it.
Yeah. I think we have a disconnect. You're at one point and we're at a different point track. And I think you just come to panels because I know you like to talk, bro.
You did, which there are witnesses of. The question is, why did you do the? It is up to you to explain why and when and what you did. And the lie is up to you, brother. The lie is up to you.
Right, bro. But what you said was why isn't rational. It's an excuse.
Well, make an excuse.
That's not true.
Make an excuse. If that's what you want to do, if that's what you want to do, make an excuse.
But what if I just give the actual reason for why I did what I did?
Well, an actual reason. Who expect the general public to accept your actual account of it. It is just your excuse.
No, it's not. It's the reason why.
It is just your excuse. It
No,
is
it's
your account. It is your account of the things that happened. How
Why do
about
I?
that?
Why do I breathe air? Look, why
It's
do I
your
breathe
version.
air? Why do I
It's your
breathe
ver-
air? Because I'll
It
die
is
if
your
I don't.
version.
Which is why I don't fill up the bathtub and stick my head underwater for 10 minutes.
It's your version.
It's not an excuse. That's the reason.
It's your version. Send it. We will receive it.
Send what? Where?
Your account, your version, your excuse,
My reason.
your reason.
Right.
What? Hey, go ahead. Send it.
Wait, now you're saying there can be a reason why?
Well, if that's what you want to call it.
What do you mean? What I want? We have a culture and a language, and that language has words, and those words have meanings. There's a big giant book that gives the meaning of every word.
And all the words that I said mean nothing.
And nobody said that. See, you keep retreating to a position of don't beat me. You know, I did bad. No, I never said you did.
You know what, guys? I think what he's trying to say is
Good luck.
he doesn't like being questioned about why he comes into these. He just does. He comes in. Don't question him why. I don't think he likes that.
Right, because as long as you don't answer why, you don't have to take responsibility for your behavior. You can just make up excuses.
Well, taking responsibility or not, when you talk about legality, it's like
nobody was talking legality. Why are you going there?
Yeah, what's with the fucking law? That we're not talking laws. And by the way, I didn't ask you why you go to Todd's channel. I asked you how you can sit there and not say a fucking word about what's going on there.
Oh, that's a how question.
That's a how question, goddammit.
Yeah, that's one of the ones you can answer.
Well, you want to blame me for his actions.
There's no blame here.
I'm blaming you for your inaction.
Not blame, just take responsibility. Nobody has to be blamed for anything.
I heard that.
If you're not taking responsibility, you're getting blamed. I'm sorry.
I heard that. It was my inactions. Inactions.
Right.
And like I said,
Todd, what Todd says is on Todd. What you do or don't do about it is on you. And that's what everybody here is trying to ask you. And you just go, well, it's not me.
Let me ask you this. What do you gain, or what do you learn anything over there? What do you get anything from that channel, or what do you receive over there? What do you think?
it's just another channel that lets me up.
They let you up. I get it.
Hey, can I finish my statement?
Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm a drunken idiot.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Everybody knows.
Have you been drinking today?
No, you haven't been paying attention.
Have you been drinking today?
Oh, for sure.
How many drinks did you have in the course
All
of
of
the
them.
day?
All of them.
Which was what?
But
10, 15? Are you drinking
somebody's
beer or are you drinking liquor?
If somebody's going to judge me on the time that I spend with another person, and then break down another person and lump me in with them, well,
No, you went up on his panel. You lumped yourself in with him.
who are you?
I'm me. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Are you hanging out? Are you a good person?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not a good person. Not.
Well, then stand up. Then
No
stand up.
No one is
I'm
good, bro.
standing.
No one is good.
Yeah.
Because
no, not one.
you're not going to talk to me like that. You're not going to sit here and tell me that I didn't stand up, and you're not going to stand up. Stand
I
up.
actually didn't say that. Muckster said that. That part
Well,
Muckster said.
well.
And
Now
for
you're
the
part.
record,
Now
I
you're
am
part of
standing
Muckster.
right now.
Now you're part of Muckster. So go ahead and stand up.
I am associating with Muckster right now. I am. Do you know why I do that? Because I had the
Stand
wrong
up.
impression of Muckster when I first
Stand
met him.
up.
But
Why are you not standing up?
I am standing up. I'm literally standing up.
I don't believe you.
Okay, well, that's on you, not me.
You see how that works?
How what works? You choose to ignore reality and posit your delusion instead. What proof do you have that I'm not standing up?
Well, am I just supposed to believe it?
Well, I mean, you hold belief until you're given proof otherwise, right?
So
Todd's
I'm
a
such a
good guy. Then you go there and you hear racist shit come out of his mouth, and you're like, "Oh, maybe he's not such a good guy."
Well, if you want to stand on somebody else's shit, you will stand on.
I don't stand on shit at all, dude.
Well, then exactly.
You're just making shit up.
If you want to stand on
You want me
somebody
to
else's
stand on the shit that you make up.
well, I'm just saying, if you want to stand on somebody else's pile of shit, then you stand on that pile of shit. Now you're accusing me of not standing on that pile of shit. So what seems to be the problem here?
Again, I don't
wait. Whose pile do you think Coded is standing on?
It's a good question.
Well, he's accusing me of not standing on a pile of shit.
Well,
no, I haven't accused you of anything. I asked you a why question, which seems to really bother you.
Yeah. But you just said if he wants to stand on somebody else's pile, whose pile do you think he's standing on?
Well, maybe he shits on himself. I don't know. I'm not going to accuse him of that, though.
In other words, what you just said was a bunch of fucking nonsense that had no reason to be said.
I mean, it was said to me, so.
What was said to you?
That
if you're interpreting me saying that you don't stand up to Todd or you don't speak up as me saying you're standing on his pile of shit, I don't know, but I can give you a reason for everything I say about you. When we ask you, why did you just say that about him? Why did you just say that about me? Why did you just say whatever the fuck you said about a seagull flying through a volcano or some other nonsense? You just go, well, whatever. We can give you answers for everything we say.
Oh, please don't insult the seagulls. Please don't insult the seagulls. I will go ham. I will go ham if you insult the seagulls.
Flock of seagulls had stupid fucking haircuts.
That's why they ran. They ran so far away from their barber.
That's right.
Hello to the Grim Reaper Network.
Hey, Grim.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, man. Laughter's good. Broke the tension up. There was some tension going on there.
You see how far from real life things can go? It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't, because I swear to God, and I have a hard time with that question myself.
You know, I'd like to talk to you when you're sober, but I don't think that happens very often.
But I want to tell each and every one of you
Oh God, you love
that I
us. We know.
that I love you, and
That's cool, bro. Because I've never picked up like malice from you, which is why I think it's kind of odd that you gravitate toward Todd.
well, why can I not love him as well?
Oh, you can love him. That's not. I have no problem with that. I have no problem. But if you loved him when he was doing the racist hatred shit, you would say, "Hey, man, that's not cool."
Let me ask you this: why do you love us? And the why could be a lie, right?
No, it has to be a lie, an excuse.
No, it could be a learning. It could be a learning because you know, I am fallible.
I'm confused. Though. This whole conversation has confused me. But go ahead.
I am imperfect, and if you're gonna make this about me, then
Everybody's
no.
bro. Everybody's imperfect.
I
That's
wish you
why
people
No one's perfect, bro.
That's
I wish
kind of
you
why
people would
we-
quit saying that around me when I'm sitting right here.
Sorry, tyrant.
everyone except Muckster's imperfect.
That's right.
So if everyone is imperfect, what is so wrong with my time spent with other people?
Again, I never meant to indicate that it was wrong for you to be with Todd. I merely wanted to understand why you gravitate toward him. He's so hate-filled and racist.
I would ask you, where have you seen me aside from these two channels?
What does that have to do with the question, why do you gravitate toward Todd? You're trying to lead me off in a different direction.
No.
You're avoiding the question I asked.
No.
Yup.
The gravitation.
Are we talking actual gravity or?
Dude, I spend more time elsewhere
Drinking?
than I do with these two fucktards.
Okay, that's not even close to answering the question I asked, which you don't have to answer, but you know, this I didn't ask you why you're here, right? You're answering that.
Okay. I'm retarded. How about that?
I don't think you are.
He's not,
Well,
man.
No, I don't think you are.
That would make it more forgivable.
Right. I think you incapacitate yourself with alcohol.
is that such a problem for you?
Such a what? What's a prod?
Is it a problem for you?
No, but it's a problem for your speaking and your coherency. You don't see that?
I mean, you've understood me up until this point.
I have
So
understood you better. No, I actually have, I think, better than you would give me credit for.
all of a sudden, it's a problem.
Why do you drink so much, Untrackable? You want the why to be an excuse, not a real reason, because then you have to address your behavior.
Has my behavior been unacceptable?
Well, I think it's to be as intoxicated as you are, as often as you are, is a waste of your true potential.
Do you want to deal with my true potential?
What does that mean? Yeah, sure, I do.
Are you sure?
Are you not happy when you're sober?
Good question.
Or is that too deep?
Happiness is a pursuit.
No, it's a state of being.
Oh, okay.
You can pursue happiness, but it's not purely a pursuit. These are like Dixie cup riddles that you speak in. It's weird.
Oh, okay. Do you want to deal with me when I am sober? That's a reasonable question, isn't it?
Well,
Are
I mean,
you,
I would like to have a sober interaction with you. I bet your answers and your rationale is radically different.
do you talk different when you're sober? Do you think different? Is it a different person, or did you not realize it?
Well, are you gonna put in work?
I'm not
What?
putting in shit, bro. If you want to drink, that's on you. I'm not. I don't take that away from anyone. I don't know why you drink. Maybe
Oh
you
no!
just enjoy drinking. Maybe that's your
Oh
thing.
no! If I stop drinking, are you gonna put in work?
Put in
Why,
Because
work
I
why
for
do I
made
have
what?
to put in work? It's up to you whether you want to drink or not. I've never made you drink. I didn't put a drink in your hand.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
What's the work you want me to put in? You tell me.
I may just request you as help
Oh
to
well, yeah. I mean, if you need someone to, talk to you and but I'm not an
you're gonna
alcoholic. I've never been
you,
an alcoholic, but I've dealt
you're
with
gonna
them.
you're gonna talk to me. That's great.
Well, what is the work that you think someone would put in, or what you would want them to put in? Serious question. It's like you said, are you willing to put in the work? What work would that be?
Right, because we can a person can either talk to you or they can tie you down. Nobody here is interested in tying you down.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm tied down.
No,
You guys, hold on one second. If you want, you guys are.
But there was
So,
one
track,
thing.
is
There
that
there was
secret
not
courtship?
that
track.
there was
Hold on
not
one second. You were
there,
asked
there
a
was not
question.
there
Track,
Jack,
you
was
were
not
asked
one
a
thing.
question.
somebody else is talking. Can you not hear her?
Go,
Track,
please.
you were asked a question. Why do you drink?
Pain.
And is it physical, emotional,
Both.
or both? So why do you not go and get help? Why is it easier for you to drink than to deal with the pain?
It's cheaper.
That wasn't the
Cheaper?
question. Did you say it's cheaper or deeper?
It's cheaper.
So your mental health and your physical health, you're not willing to, I guess, pay for it or stand by it, or your family? Because mental health is free.
Yeah,
AA is free.
yeah, you can get it. Untrackable, just so you know, and I'm open about this, I am a recovered, not a recovering, I am a recovered alcoholic. I drank excessively for a decade, and it's been 30 years since I've had a drink, but maybe a little bit more. And I'll never touch the shit again. So, I'm telling you, there's only two things that can be done for you. We can talk to you, or we can tie you down. Nobody's gonna tie you down.
Yeah, you can't do either, Coded. You
You
can't
can
talk to him. You can talk to him, but it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to do anything. It's going to be a one big loopy circle, which you guys have been doing for the past hour.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to get a conversation. Coded, if you were an alcoholic, you know this. You know you cannot have a conversation with this man. And you're just pulling it for content. That's all you're doing.
No, I'm not pulling anything.
Yes, you are, Coded.
No,
you know exactly the reason why you are asking those questions is because you know you are not going to get a straight answer from somebody who's been drinking.
I asked him that. It wasn't Coded. I asked him about the drinking.
No, anybody, any question. Coded, do not play stupid that you don't know that he has been an admitted alcoholic.
You're an enabler. Secret. You're enabling. You confront the truth.
What?
You confront the truth whenever you have the opportunity.
You never confronted the truth of him, Coded.
I'm trying to get there, but now you're enabling.
Why are you sugarcoating?
Who's sugarcoating?
You are.
Well, how would you like me to be more blunt?
Yes.
Okay. Because chasing the man away.
Because you're calling him out for being over at Todd's panel.
I didn't call him out. I asked him what his.
That's calling him out.
That's not.
We're calling him out and asking him why he thinks.
If you want to protect him and enable him, that's up to you.
You asked him.
I have just become horrible because of this.
You were garbled. Your mic was messed up there. I don't know what you said, Trey.
It's okay. You don't need to know.
Okay. I just heard something like something, and I don't know what it was. But let me say this while there's a quiet moment. Back to the "are you willing to put the work in" thing. I will tell you, Track, that if you wanted to try to quit drinking, I think there are a lot of people who would be willing to help you however they can. Jimbo just said if it's a matter of money, hit him up. If it's someone to talk to, there's a lot of people. I mean, I'd be no good at it personally because I can't relate to that stuff, but there are a lot of people who would want to help you. Can I ask you this? And if it's too personal, because it's not totally about you, you can ignore it, but how does your wife feel about your drinking?
Yeah, it's interesting. Because I'm not gonna lie. When it's good for her, yeah, drinking's a good thing. St. Patty's Day and New Year's. Somebody has to have their head on, has to have their head on straight. That doesn't mean sober. It means somebody that can get them home after the party. And you'd be crazy to drink and drive.
Yeah.
You would be crazy to think that you're gonna win tonight of all nights.
And again,
Let me just say,
That doesn't mean
and
that I
again,
haven't been drinking.
um,
It
but
just means I will get you home. It doesn't mean that I'm driving. It just means that, hey, why does this guy have his head
no,
screwed on?
Trackable, you are deviating from the question. This has nothing to do with the question that was asked. And this is what you guys are not understanding, is that you are not going to get a straight answer out of this man. This shouldn't be something that you guys are talking about on YouTube. This is going to be content farmed.
we can't talk to him in person. We don't know him in person. And
So
I was just going to say, before you both interrupted me, that I am not an expert in any way, Track. I didn't grow up around people with the problem. But from my observation, I mean, first of all, give you credit, you are able to hold a job. At least you haven't gone that far. But from my observation, I think you'd be a better husband and father if you weren't drinking so much. But like I say, I don't know you outside of YouTube. So I mean, that's just what I know from here.
I appreciate that, Muckster. I really do. Everybody else can call me a, piece of shit, but once I do you wrong, then judge me off of that. But until then, good luck to the rest of you. You don't like to hear that.
it's the victim card, Track.
No,
Yes, it is.
you don't like to hear that. You don't like to hear that.
No, you're leaving with the guilt. You are trying to guilt us into making us feel bad.
Oh, okay, then don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Feel joyous. Feel
I'm not
joyous.
going to feel anything towards you.
Well, then don't. Don't.
Then don't say stuff like that. Don't put it out there. Don't make other people feel guilty because you feel bad about yourself. That's exactly what you're doing, and you know
I don't think anybody here feels guilty.
I am. Pardon me if I have been the one that's right next to you. Pardon me if I'm drunk, but you need me, I got you. You want to judge me? That's on you. I cannot change your feelings. I cannot. I cannot, and I will not. I will not. I won't even try. But your life, if you are so close, no, I will use my capabilities to keep you alive. Because you will do horrible things to yourself. You may not even know it. But if it's not me, it's somebody like me that will be there. So
exactly. nerdy.
You don't like it because some dude was out partying and blah 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 blah. Well, that dude that was out partying may just be the one.
Jack, have you ever taken accountability for anything you've ever done or said?
Oh, for sure, I have on YouTube and and in my other life. I've been punished many times.
I didn't say punished. I said accountability.
Well, how else do you take accountability rather than getting punished?
No. Stop. That's two different things. Yeah. Accountability is what you take on for yourself, whether you're punished or not. That's coming from outside. Accountability is you saying, I fucked up. That's what she's asking you.
Well, then I have to say yes.
Okay, that was the question.
Yes. I took hurt even when nobody else knew about it.
I'm not talking about you. It's not about you. I'm talking about accountability, the way you've treated others.
Yeah.
Didn't you just finish telling us that we shouldn't be talking about this shit, and now you're bringing? I don't get it, man.
Yeah. You're right. I mean, we should have just stuck with the whole Todd.
This whole thing started. All it was a question to Track about why does he go on whatever his name's freaking channel is, Todd's channel. That's all this was, and then it ended up being here. I like Track. I don't have a problem with Track. I've already said it. Track is Track. Okay, he lives his own private life. That's the way he keeps it. If I could help you, Track, I would. I'd just let you know that.
You know, I crashed my mother's car.
I know your story, dude. I've already heard your story. But go ahead.
You've heard it, but have the detractors heard it?
I don't think so.
I actually don't want to hear it because I don't want to.
He gets a chance to talk about what he wants to talk about because he's on my fucking panel, not yours.
Oh no. I was gonna say I'm leaving. I was gonna leave your panel.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming up.
Yeah. No, not that. Okay.
Well, then I don't have to tell the story then, because I don't have to prove myself to people that I've already proven myself to, and I don't feel like I have to prove myself to you guys, but if clowns come around, you think I'm not a clown? I'll put the makeup on.
Oh, Muckster already has it on, so don't worry about that.
I'll wear the wig. They fuck with me and see what happens. I have fucked up more than anybody has ever fucked up in their entire lives, but they don't want to hear. They just want to point fingers. So come at me, bro. Come at me. I've done worse things than you can even imagine. Point your fingers at me. And I've already told these stories. I apologize for my outburst.
No. Why? You're speaking your mind.
You feel how
everybody else has. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I love each and every one of you because I've met you well beyond today. But if somebody today wants to meet me, I will revisit. And it is not a joyful occasion. But I know where I've been, and I know what I've done. And I will be honest. But they have zero. They have zero to tell. They just have questions. And they don't like the answers. So when it comes to that, pretend like you're perfect. Pretend like you've never done anything in your life. Pretend like you've never failed before. Because I'm not going to lie to you. Failure is ugly. It is not cool. It is not beautiful, and it is not cheap. So, try me again. If that's how you feel. I'm going to take a break.
All right.
Okay. We'll see you next time.
Well, he's just taking a break. He didn't say goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Bye. Do you want me to play the song, or do we want to laugh, or? It's up to y'all. Anybody else got anything they want to say? You still there, Cody? He may have walked away.
But I got to say that last little part was just what Secret was saying. He played the victim and then kind of threw it on us. It's like, you know, it was kind of a let ye who have not sinned throw the first stone kind of a speech. But anyway, Track, if you're listening to this or you happen to hear it later, just remember there's an awful lot of people that are on your side, people in chat that I don't think you've been seeing any of the chat, have been giving you words of encouragement this whole time. So go ahead, play the song.
All right.
Play that funky music, brown boy.
Wrong thing. Hold on. 1 second.
I'm still here, bro. I went to get a beverage.
I laugh because I just picture you thinking, oh my God, I got to go have some whiskey.
No, dude, I Muckster, legit. I was an alcoholic for 10 years till I was about 28, 29 years old. And then I had a puking experience that would not stop, even though there was nothing left in me to throw up. And I begged God to take the urge away, and he took the urge away.
Yeah.
I haven't had a drink since.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to play this song.
Stream going live, chat rolling fast. Track got a theory and he's feeling gas. 20 beers deep with a thinker's glow. Talking about games nobody seem to know. Caught in the chat like, here we go again. Mr. Nicky grabbing popcorn with a grin lip. Finkel is somewhere watching the show. If you know, you know. He said it's all about basic games, but nobody knows what the hell that means. Round and round like a rodeo. If you know, you know. Talking about coincidences, orchestration flows, but nobody got a clue where the logic goes. Chat spamming, just to let it show. If you know, you know. Track blending with a philosopher stare. Said the contradictions floating in the air. Host said, hold up, no, slow your roll, bro. Say it again, cause I don't know. Basic game, track probably spoke. Room got quiet like somebody told a joke. Oh, games, yeah. What kind of? Chat looking confused like a UFO. Oh, be specific. The host kept saying, track kept talking, but the point kept playing. Hide and seek with a sentence that grows. If you know, well, nobody knows. He said it's all about basic games, but nobody knows what the hell that means. Philosophy swimming in beer bottle foam. If you know, you know, you know, you know. Talking about problems somebody made, but he can't say who or where they play. Chat just laughing at the mystery show. If you know, you know. Then he said, maybe someone's orchestrating. Host said, who? Now the room's impatient. Maybe Todd, maybe Prophet, maybe Fate. Host said, man, you sound half-baked. Whoop, whoop. Thinker's name dropped in the stew. GS getting tossed in there too. Hill pirates, somewhere watching clips while the logic ship slowly tips Ebs. Opportunity, track declared. Host said, man, that's thin air. That's like saying we could rob a bank tonight just cause the door's unlocked don't mean it's right. He said it's all about basic games, but nobody knows what the hell that means. Philosophy swimming in beer bottle foam. If you know, you know, you know, you chat yelling track, what are you saying? Host like, man, my brain is fraying. Philosophy lost in a YouTube flow. If you know, you know, you know, you know. Then track switch gears with a cosmic grin. Said you're raising the child and don't know him. Host said, what? Now hold up, bro. What kid you talking about? You're raising Todd. Track slowly said chat exploded like a meme thread. Host laughed hard like that's insane. You just circle back to basic games. Maybe if you criticize a man, you help him grow with a guiding hand. Host said, nah, that ain't the plan. Sometimes trash just needs a can. 7 people in the chat right now. Everybody wondering what and how. Somebody type a 1 if you understand. He said it's all about basic games. Still nobody knows what the hell that means. Philosophy floating in barely in foam. If you know, you know, you know. Track said I love y'all, good night my friends. Logged off before the madness ends. Chat still laughing at the mystery show. If you know, you know.
And that's just from the last time track was on here. That's all that is.
Is that your theme song, Ariel?
No, it's not a theme song. It's just, you know, from the last time track came.
Commemorating the experience. Got
yeah,
it.
yeah. I thought it'd be fun to make, you know, a little song and have a little laugh.
Oh, you thought it would be fun.
Yeah, it's not attack. It's not an attack or anything. It's, you know. You tell me.
Hey, Untrackable, I wasn't trying to give you a hard time, bro. I was just interested in the motivation, that's all.
Hey, if you're not having fun, what are you doing?
Exactly.
A lot of people question, you know, what are your motivations? What are your persuasions? What? That's a hell of a question. But why? Why?
Well, Untrackable, I'm a finance and philosophy guy, so the why is very important to me.
Yeah, why? I could ask you, what would make me a bunch of money today?
That's a very simple thing.
But I could also ask you, you know, why? Why?
Why? Because finance is a part of freedom. Life is different when you go to work because you want to go to work, not because you have to go to work. And the main reason we go to work is to make money, right? So that money should work for me. That money to me is not something to be spent. I'm very frugal.
Yeah, it's a
Money,
tool. It's a tool. Yeah.
money should work for me. That's America's a capitalist society, and the shame of our public school system is we're never taught the what it means to be a capitalist or how to be a capitalist.
Well, being a capitalist is all great.
I'd rather have my money working for me than me working, which wasn't always the case in my life, but I'm getting old now.
That seems to be the perfect world. Your investments. So your money working for you.
Bro, I was a stockbroker for just shy of 10 years. I had a client who was African American, single mother, lived in New York City, 2 kids.
Great,
and
great for them.
She retired a millionaire on a school teacher's salary, single mom, supporting 2 kids. If that woman could do it, then it's not out of reach for anyone that has a semi-decent job.
Yeah, well, what's wrong with my body?
What do you mean?
Well, everybody wants to invest. What are they investing in?
Well, there's a lot to invest in.
Yeah, so
Precious
many
metals,
of them
consumer staples,
are
technology.
investing in my body. So if my body stops
who's
working,
investing in your body?
Oh, okay. I'll just stop doing what I'm doing.
No. You said a lot of people were investing in your body. Who's investing in your body?
Well, if you work for a company and productivity,
You're not an investment. You're hired. You're an expense.
Yeah. Go ahead and replace me.
That's easy to do.
I'm not saying that I'm not irreplaceable, but
no, I'm saying that people aren't investing in you. You're being paid. You're an expense. And in most of corporate America, most laborers are redundant and therefore easily replaced. Like the average guy doesn't realize if he didn't go to work today, nothing's going to stop happening. Everything's going to proceed as normal. And then a mechanism is going to go kick into gear to replace your redundant spot.
Exactly.
I'm not arguing that. I'm saying your profitability comes from having to not replace that person.
Why? If someone works harder than you, they'd be more profitable. It would be beneficial to replace you. And I'm not saying that's true of you. I'm just saying that's
having the person that's there, like, pay them what they are worth to continue the productivity.
No, it's up to you to get paid what you're worth. And if you're not getting it where you're at, then you should move. Because your boss,
I don't
believe what you want, but the company you work for has a vested interest in paying you as little as possible. So that
I will
they are
continue.
profitable.
I will continue to tell them, hey, you know what's going on over here? Please.
Why tell them just go?
No. Why go?
Because they're paying more over there.
Oh, are you chasing $1?
Of course, you're at work. You're there to earn money. Why else would you go to work?
Why would you support your family?
That's why I would go to work. That's the
Oh,
rational answer to
okay.
the why question.
Oh, so
Why would I
you
earn money
would
to support my family?
so you would support your family and restart all over and change everybody's labels, but you wouldn't just be like, hey, I got a question over here.
What you just said is not a part of the conversation at all. If they're paying more over there,
It's
you owe it.
100% part of the question.
No,
You just said it. Ask
that's
questions.
not okay.
Ask questions.
You didn't ask a question. You made a statement. There's a difference. You revamped the conversation.
How did I do so?
Okay, so if company A is paying more than company B and you work for company B, go work for company A.
Makes sense.
Is
wanna get
that what
paid.
you want to do? Because you know you're gonna have to revitalize yourself. Yeah,
What
you're
do you
gonna have
mean
to change.
revitalize? Why wouldn't I would automatically be vitalized, not
If
revitalized,
they know
but
your worth. If they know
vitalized.
your worth, then that's why you're going over there. You're worth that much more to them.
Right.
Well, that's kind of like the difference between leaving the army versus getting promoted and going and joining the Navy.
Finkel did it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Now you're on a boat. Yeah. You got your promotion, but now you're on a boat. You
Okay.
could have just got paid more if you'd have just passed the promotion test. But you didn't want to pass this promotion test.
You
wanted to get
positing-
paid more.
You're positing
So
motivation.
go ahead. Get paid more. Don't do more work. Don't stay in your field and don't stay with your family.
Why would you leave your family?
Well, you just did it.
Why
You just
I would
did
bring
it
them
within that conversation.
bring them with me. No, I didn't. I changed jobs, not families. The slightest change for you indicates a radical revamping for some reason.
Well, what? a minimum change changes everything.
No, that's not true.
Around some people, maybe not you.
No matter what
but
you
it
do, the
changes-
sun still rises
changes
every day. That
everything
doesn't change.
for
No,
some
it does
people.
not. No,
For
It
some
doesn't-
people,
it
for
does
some
not
people,
change everything
for some people,
anyone.
for some people, a minimum changes everything. If I didn't have the what do you call it?
So if you change jobs, would the sun not come up in the morning? That didn't change. Would all the clouds disappear from the sky? Would it never rain again? Everything doesn't change just because you make a minor change, bro.
Who let's say who's the greatest baseball player, football player, and they're gone. But baseball's still there, right? Football, we still have an NFL season, you know what I'm saying?
Yep,
A plane could crash with the whole team. Guess what? They're still gonna play on Sunday. The other teams.
Yep.
Keep going. Not gonna stop.
and we have to try to keep our team alive.
Oh, I get that.
Well, it would be counterproductive.
We have to keep our
kill
team
your
moving.
team.
So, how are we going to make this happen?
Make what happen?
Don't get on the plane.
The teamwork.
You know how teamwork works, man. You was in the army, dude. No one got it. We don't have to tell you how it works, man. They trained you in that.
Yeah, I already explained it.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. Teamwork. You did a whole thing on teamwork. Yeah, I remember that.
But you're the one that asked, how do you make it work?
Well,
Is that a rhetorical question?
well, okay, I guess I ask you directly. Do you put your wife down that makes more than you?
My wife doesn't work.
Uh,
My
uh,
my
well,
my wife
hey,
hasn't worked since I met her.
you can go ahead and with this all you want. I'm gonna go with the truth.
That is the truth. My wife.
Do you put your wife down that
What do you
has the
mean?
opportunity to make like twice what you make?
She's not capable
So
of
that way
doing.
you can keep being the same,
No, if my
or do you
wife was,
being
if
the
my
same and have some availability? You don't like my answer is what's
no,
going
it
on.
doesn't make sense.
Well, I think he's
No,
talking about
you
himself.
don't like my answer
I think he's
because you
talking
don't
about
like my
himself.
answer. That's all fine and good.
No, my wife. The reason my wife doesn't work is because she doesn't have to work. If she
Oh
chose
well,
to get, if she
That's true.
chose to go to work, she could go to work, but there's no reason for it. And she's a more vital role player in the family unit as the guardian and facilitator of my son.
well, that's all fine and good, brother.
Mm-hmm. But it proves the point you just made wrong.
Well, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Sure, it does.
No, it
The
doesn't.
role my wife plays in our family cannot be monetized. It's impossible.
And what am I? What am I now?
I don't understand the question. You're still you.
Oh,
Whatever you
okay.
were 5 minutes ago, you're still that.
So, you know, my wife makes a bunch of money.
Okay.
Um, what am I as far as income? Do I have to work?
You don't
Should,
have
should,
to. Does she make
should
enough to support your family?
again, you completed the monetary gains
No, I didn't.
with
I just said it's
income.
impossible to monetize what my wife does.
Uh,
Impossible.
well, you deleted her need for monetization.
I
You
deleted my wife's need for monetization. How do you come to that conclusion?
you said it yourself.
No, I did not. I didn't
Yes,
delete anything. What I said was it's
you deleted.
impossible to monetize the contribution my wife makes to our family unit.
You deleted the need.
We don't need money.
Okay. Well, we do.
Okay. You were talking about my wife, not our wives. You know the difference, right?
You know the difference between talking about differences?
I do. That's why I
Okay
just
then.
questioned you about the difference between my wife and our wives.
Yeah. That they are not the same. So the
Yeah,
the
I
the
never
wife
said they were the same.
conversation goes out the window real quick, doesn't it?
The what?
The wife conversation.
That's the whole
You can't.
conversation was about. You brought up my wife,
You
though.
you started the wife thing.
Right.
Track. If she does, or if she did, would it bother you if your wife made more money than you?
Well, my wife does.
Does it bother you?
No.
Because that's what you were asking him. Okay.
Right. I'm
It
I'm
shouldn't.
happy. I'm happy for your wife. I'm happy for you.
And we are still in struggle.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, there's a lot of people in struggle.
You have a home. You keep your kid fed and clothed. There's people that are a lot worse off than you.
That's right. You are blessed, even though you struggle. You're way better off. Believe
Well,
me.
look, there's nothing wrong with struggling.
Yeah.
I worry at times. Look, I'm not filthy rich, but I'm wealthy enough that I don't have to work anymore. I have an 8-year-old son. I don't indulge his every want, even though I could, because I don't want him to think you just ask for shit and you get it.
Right.
You know? Like he has to do chores to earn an allowance to get the things he wants, and he only has to earn half the money for whatever he wants, and I'll kick in the other half or a quarter of it, depending on how expensive the thing is. But when in the beginning, I did just indulge him, and I would buy shit for him, and he would touch it once, and then he was done with it. Like I have a whole fucking drum set at my house I'm trying to give away. He played it for a week, and then that was it. If things are too easy to get, they're too easy to give up.
Yeah.
So the struggle's not a bad thing.
What do you have to do to attain this? Oh, they just gave it to me.
Right.
It doesn't mean anything after a while. It's Dad'll get it for me. I just asked Dad, No,
Right.
You're gonna have to work for that, son. Everything I've had to work for, and I've shown my kids that. All my kids work.
That's a good thing. That's a good
my
thing.
My daughter doesn't because she's a stay-at-home mom, but they work. They all work. They know they got to work.
The greatest gift I got from my dad was a work ethic.
That's it. I've worked multiple jobs. They see me work 2 and 3 jobs. Okay. When you got kids, you got to do what you got to do to get it done.
Yeah,
we had 2 cars. I always had a car. My wife had the car. They always had food. We always had the lights on. The cable was paid. The rent was paid. No complaints.
That reminds me, I got to pay my bills.
Yeah, I already paid mine.
I put this time in. I'm not even talking about my own kids.
How many kids do you have? Untrackable.
I have one, but I'm talking about my coworkers.
Oh, I only have one. One's enough, man.
I spend more time with my coworkers. I'm like, I've mentored you. I've showed you the ups and downs. I've taught you how to use the machine. Then the next thing on you is like doing the damn thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I have my boss coming to me and be like, hey, what do you think? I think I have a teammate. I don't care what they do. Like, if I could fire them, I would fire them real quick.
That doesn't seem like teamwork is going on.
But I have to give them time. I'm the one that has to give them time. I don't just go to my boss and be like, hey, fire this fucker. Because then I would have a new person every single day. It doesn't work that way.
Of course it doesn't work that way.
Everybody's got different skill sets. Everyone learns different. Some people pick up stuff fast. Some people a little slower. Doesn't mean that they're, not a good worker though.
eventually they will feel the pressure of the numbers. And the numbers hopefully will, send them into a different purpose. Like, it's not your trainer's purpose. It's not the job's purpose. It's like, oh my God. Other people do like this. I need to do like this. Give me an Olympic gold medalist. And think I won't try. Whatever the sport is. Think I won't try.
Two.
Day in and day out, you think I won't try.
Well, everybody tries day in and day out. Just about everybody. Maybe 10% of the population doesn't.
Well, you hope they do.
No, they do. Otherwise, we wouldn't function as efficiently as this country functions. America is the pinnacle of the business world. Nobody does it better than we do.
That's what I always say. No one works better than our workers. And I've worked factories. I've worked in different places. I've done aerospace. I've done all kind of shit. No one touches our work. I'm sorry. They don't.
There's been some shit talk about farm work.
What kind of shit talk? I'm a farmer, not here in the Philippines.
I'm about to go do it.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. What kind of farm work are you going to be doing? Cattle, agriculture?
Hey, since there's such a problem, I'm just gonna Google it and be like, hey, jobs, agriculture, do whatever.
Where do you live?
He's in the South, man. He's beneath me. I'm in Virginia. He's right underneath me.
Oh, I'm in Georgia.
Yeah, he's in North Carolina, man. He's a Carolina boy.
Beautiful fucking country, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful country.
Yeah.
Nothing better when you're coming down the 78. I think it's either the 78 or the
77. I come down 77.
When you come out of Virginia into North Carolina, that straight drop down in elevation. Yeah. Fucking
you go to Mount Airy. You go to Mount Airy. You can see all that. Yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm from New York originally, so
I was born.
I think Todd's wife is kind of oblivious to what Todd is doing. He's down in the basement, she's upstairs.
Yeah, it's kind of like what happens here. But I mean,
like today, he admitted he doesn't even sleep with his wife. He sleeps in a fucking recliner.
Well, I don't sleep with my wife either, but there's a reason for it. I'm too good for her. That's all. I'll stick to that right there.
Oh my God, that came off totally Toddish. Like he's now looking at pictures of himself. Stonevet pointed it out that he just loves to watch himself, and like over the last couple weeks, like he'll look at a picture of himself or put up a picture of himself, and he'll be like, "Look at that handsome guy! How handsome is that guy?"
Right.
Well, let me tell you, one of my favorites ever. I saw him. He was, again, watching himself. Or no, it was live in the one he was in. He went into his chat, okay? as subpar gaming, made a comment. Todd highlighted the subpar gaming comment and went, "Now there's a good point."
Dude, there's something wrong with that guy for real, man.
Spartan
Here.
said Todd admitted he doesn't sleep with his wife years ago. Yeah, I engaged him on some Christian doctrine, and it's only in the last couple months that I've been learning the lore, the Todd lore. Todd lore.
Well, that's, yeah. I mean, I don't like to do the great big long things, and other people are doing that anyhow. But one of the things I saw with the DirectD thing that I would have commented on is when he was saying to him about kids and that, and he says about he says, well, my two kids are well-adjusted adults, and it's like, okay, you got a son wearing a dress and a daughter who tried to run her husband over with a car.
Oh, is that what that fucking car thing in the is it Jeff that plays the clip of the car going up on the fucking sidewalk?
Spider shows that, yeah.
Spider dog.
I didn't even know he had a daughter, man. I just found that out. Holy crap.
She tried to run her husband over?
Yeah. And let me just say this, since I brought it up. I have nothing against gay people, transvestites, or whatever, but this is Todd's son, and the way Todd talks about other people.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't condone the whole gay lifestyle and that shit, but I don't think the people that behave that way or are in that sphere of society, I don't think they should be persecuted or any shit.
No. Yeah, everybody has, they got their rights. I mean,
right. But the amount of I engaged Todd on that. I called him out on it. I'm like, how much do you hate your fucking son?
Exactly.
Like if my son was involved in that lifestyle, I wouldn't be publicly berating men by accusing them of homosexual acts. Like I would find a different way to bust people's balls.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. You don't have to like the lifestyle, but if it's your son, you should love your son regardless. You understand?
Right. You don't want to you don't want to, by the way you behave, alienate your son from you, but apparently he's already done that.
Yeah, there's still a human being in that body. There's a person with feelings. Well,
that's why I question Todd's Christianity, because if Todd thinks God loves him any more than he loves his son, he's just not fucking getting it.
Why is he special? That's right. Why is he better than knowing, if you're a Christian, knowing God and being a Christian makes you better off. It just doesn't make you better than, and that's the problem.
Yeah,
a lot of Christians like to point their fingers and this and that, and they think that they're better than you, but they're not.
Well, the scripture clearly says that there's a celebration in heaven every time someone turns back to God.
Right.
That's the whole point of the prodigal son, that the parable that Jesus told. Kill the fatted calf. My son was lost and now he's back.
That's right.
Like God celebrates when we come back to him. So, if the infidel turning or the non-believer turning creates a celebration, then he loves everyone the same. He's willing to celebrate that you chose to come back to his house.
I have to play this video because Cart scares me.
Oh, I saw Dwarf one. I was going to ask you to play it.
Fucking bitch. So don't fucking act like you're fucking you're available to have a conversation.
Like a
you're a fucking
Let
pussy,
me finish
dude.
my sentence.
You're a fuck. You timed me out the other day because a guy in the chat said my fucking name.
Timed out. Oh, the horror. Who would do such a thing?
Well, there you go, fucking retard. You just got banned. You just got banned because you're trying to fucking copyright strike my fucking channel. It shows you how much of a duplicitous fucking low T weak bitch you are. Grab some rocks so you don't fucking fall over, D. Grab some fucking rocks so you don't fucking lose your balance and fall over, D. You fucking Bambi. You fucking knobbly kneed, fucking weak liver lilied, fucking rock grabbing, fucking off balance motherfucker, man. White boy bleed a lot. Isn't that what they call? Well, white boy bleed a lot. You was leaking.
Why so serious?
I think that's actually against community guidelines to willfully and purposely try to get my channel copyrighted. Maybe, I don't know. I'll look into that. Am I next? First it was Boot, allegedly, and now it's me. My work here is done.
Thank you, Tom.
Why is he doing white boy bleed a lot? He's fucking lily white, that clown.
I don't have to be special.
Oh, but you are.
That's all, folks.